I'm waiting on my new mic setup to get here, hopefully, or
Yeah.
someone's trying to scam me.
What are you getting?
I am getting a Shure SM7B, a Apollo Twin mixer, um, and then a Rode PSA-1.
Arcade's just like, I don't know what any of that
I
is.
mean, you said a bunch of.
You said a bunch of numbers
words
with
and
letters?
letters and numbers. Yeah.
So to give you a little context with it, the Shure SM7B is
That's the hot shit, right? I feel like people are getting the shores.
yeah. I mean, so the mic that Kenny's using is like I actually think it's above that. It's the Audio Technica BP40, which is what are you doing?
Me?
Yes, you.
Which who? Blakers or me?
Kenny.
Fixing my hair.
Okay. Well, anyways, the Shure SM7B is pretty much what like all the fucking content creators are buying. It's a good mic. Kenny has the same setup as like Tim the Tatman though, like that quality, you know. But then the mixer that I bought, that's coming with it. I talked to my buddy who's in the music industry. He uses that mixer for recording, and Michael Jackson also used the same mixer. Bro, it's over $1,000.
This is what you're getting?
This is not what I paid for. This is not what I would never
Oh, you gotta use
buy. Yeah.
which is
bro.
smart, yeah.
Yeah, because
But still, do you need all that? Does this mean they will finally get rid of the click clack?
Yes, it will.
Thank
and I'm
God.
also and it's
no
also coming with the
90s.
Shit.
it's also coming with a cloud lifter. So basically, when you buy a Shure SM7B, it's very gain hungry, or like you need more decibels. So like it's meant for like softer, I guess, like it needs more like decibels. I don't know how to describe it besides
you need
like
to be louder. What you're saying?
Essentially, yeah.
You're already fucking loud.
Well, here's the thing, like you need that type of setup, like the cloud lifter, the amp, the mixer, whatever. That will make it so like I can be talking like this and it'll pick up on everything. I guess like I don't know why it's like, the way it is, but yeah. So
that's cool.
There's a whole other story that I could tell about the mic with like me buying it. A lot of weird shit. I don't know if it's like
it from a shady website.
No, eBay.
I mean, eBay's pretty shady.
Yeah, it's pretty shady.
Here's the thing, bro.
Did you
eBay.
Did you see in Discord my new emotes?
No, you got new emotes?
I got 9 new emotes.
eBay is not shady because you're protected as a buyer. By the way, you get your money back.
Right.
Share your screen. Show everyone the new emotes. Hey, Blakers.
Wait, should
I
share my screen?
We're gonna wait. Actually, I want to see something. Put the normal chat, general chat. It's in general chat. Blakers, I want to try something. Put your mic like to your mouth like we are. I want to see something. Hold on, just talk like normal.
Floppy cock on my ass.
Is it? That's like a lot louder. Never mind. That might be. I don't know if that might be too loud or not.
Yeah, these are dope.
Oh, my vape.
Yeah,
honestly,
I already made a post on Insta.
I think what caught it might be my controller.
Man, my shit's lagging.
I'm gonna end up getting a new one when I get paid again.
You getting like an actual OEM Xbox or PlayStation controller, or you getting like a third party?
I haven't decided yet.
So, I was gonna wait to do like the surprise, with 6 being here, but he fucking flakes because that's what he likes to do. So, if everyone can, hold on, how do I do this so like you can actually just see? Okay, fuck it. So click on that screen. Here is the surprise.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's you even got 6's Q-tip hair.
Oh, actually, they gave him white person hair. Look at. You see it? It's not like curly or anything.
Wait a minute. You fucking asshole.
What?
What?
My dude's even got red hair.
Yeah, you have red hair,
Red
homie.
hair.
Fuck.
See, there's a couple of things about this though that I don't like. Joey, can you zoom in on arcade?
I can go to like the whole separate page of arcade.
Wait, I get a page.
Whatever.
So you'll just see my truck for now, but
Such a fucking red. All right, so let's start with me for a
I
second.
want that truck.
they
So-
like that shit.
Your background.
Thanks, Blakey.
I don't
Redneck
like what
loved
they.
it.
Really
I don't like what they did to me. All right,
Oops.
they made me look chunkier than I really am. All right, I know I'm chunky, but that made me look chunkier. My nose is fucking crooked as shit. And when the fuck have I ever worn a yellow goddamn sweatshirt?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it does fit with the banana and the the monkey.
right.
It fits.
Now,
So you probably should get
arcade.
a yellow. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, arcade.
Wait,
don't
wait,
like-
wait. Let me pull them all up, and we'll kind of hold on. Why is it pulling that screen? That's kind of annoying. All right, so who do you want next?
Go to
Arcade.
arcade.
Okay.
They made this motherfucker look Spanish.
Yeah, 100%.
With that mustache, he
white.
looked. Yeah, you look like a mix of white and Puerto Rican or something. Like
Yeah.
you look, you don't look
See-
like I don't know.
Yeah, it's because and I'm doing this, which is like you can't really. It looks like a really like the mustache, like it goes out like a. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
it's
it's a-
caricatures.
It's
I
a
know, but I just
caricature.
I like
don't wear white
picking out like
t-shirts.
little shit.
I just love how Kenny's literally nose was this way.
Spot on.
Uncanny.
Oh my god, it's the porn.
Uncanny.
Look at that. Look, it's Blakers in arcade.
All right,
Alright,
now go to Blakers. This one will be quick. He just looks like Patrick the Star for some reason with mustache.
I don't own a pink
Patrick the
sweatshirt.
Star.
Yes, you were wearing a pink shirt in one of our podcasts.
That was hers.
It doesn't matter. That's what the guy
No,
went
you
with.
wear-
I don't. I was.
You're wearing a pink shirt in one of the podcasts, so I guess he kind of stuck with that. Kenny was wearing a neon green shirt, so he kind of went with that as well. You know, I gave
Dude,
him
these are cool
creative
shit.
freedom. Right? They're
You got
pretty
this
cool. Like for
On Fiverr?
yeah.
Look at this. This one right here.
And then go to 6 now.
Go to 6.
Okay. They made his head look way bigger than his fucking body. Like his
Yeah,
head
like-
looks disproportionate
Mhm.
to his body, and they give him white people hair. Yeah. I think everything came out great. It's just I know it's a caricature of people, but like they really did me wrong.
Well, what I was gonna do, I was gonna try to find, like when you're on like the boardwalk or like a fair or something like that,
Mhm.
the people that do like those really shitty caricatures
There's
that
a
make you,
Reese's bar in
like
there.
all fucked up. That's what I was gonna look for originally.
Here's a topic
Go ahead.
I want to talk about. I know Chooch will love to rail on this about, which is Halo Infinite's viewership declining major since launch. And I know we brought this up before, but it's still going down, and I feel like this is because there's just been no new content, and it's been since November, right? So it's been 4 months. We haven't gotten a single new map. We've got some new game modes, but those should have been there to begin with. And
I think them not having a BR. I mean, that's whatever, bro. People are going back to Fortnite. People are going to Apex. Obviously, COD's still relevant. I think if Halo was to release a BR, I think
sure,
they.
I think that's right, but the fact is that they are still working. They haven't gotten Forge out the door. Like that is something that should have been there. Co-op isn't there. Like, how are we gonna get BR if we can't get these two things? If Forge was there, this game would not be dying. Because I
I don't know what that
also
is.
have Forge is where you can make your own maps, your own game modes. Yeah, and you can. It's like a Forge. It's like a level editor in the game.
Okay.
And all
Is
the
that
Halos are
actually like
guided.
a? Is that
Not all the
actually like a commonly used thing though, or?
Yeah, because you can make custom game modes. Like you sound like the Master Chief Collection, like Halo 3 and onward had a Forge mode where people made their own like custom games and like wacky game modes and stuff like that. Like, you know, we try with Call of Duty, but there's like barely any settings in Call of Duty. In Halo, you can really do a lot of stuff and make some really wacky stuff. And so that's really what we you know, it makes it a party game. And you make like crazy stuff like Duck Hunt and like Michael Myers and stuff like that.
So like just even like Call of Duty having like quote unquote custom game modes where you pretty much just choose a pre-designed game mode, that would be enough. I feel like for Halo to implement, like give you access.
Halo, it does have that, but that's just not enough. It's just
They don't have like
enough.
gun. Yeah, but they don't have gun game. They don't have one in the chamber. They don't have like
right.
You know, shit that's like arcade style shooters.
Yeah, they don't have fun stuff. They don't have like mini game stuff.
There's no fun there.
Well, no, I mean, there's regular Slayer, free for all. You can do some of that stuff, but nobody is really utilizing it because you just can go back to Halo Master Chief Collection, where you have like 5 different games that use Forge that are, you know, and people have already made lots of stuff, and there's a browser for you to look through what other people have made, and just straight up download it and download maps and download modes and got yourself, you know, that's infinite content, infinite.
But here's the thing:
Halo Infinite.
the game itself, right? The new Halo, is it really infinite content? Like, are people really that fucking jonesing for Halo content, or is this like a blip on the radar? Like, even if they were to make these changes, like I think a BR is the only thing that would separate them from like the everyday. You know,
I think the problem is that there's no incentive to play. I think that the battle pass system doesn't work as well as it should. I think the progression doesn't work because in Reach, let's say, Reach had the best progression system, had the credits, and you could buy armor with the credits. So progression was tied to unlocking cosmetics and stuff like that, and you had ranks and stuff like that. So there was that incentive to keep playing to get credits, and the better you did in a match, the more credits you would get. Here, right. It's like it's not the currency that you get isn't tied to how well you do, but just the challenges that they. And I don't really care about the challenges. Like when I play Halo Infinite, I don't care about the challenges. I just played it to have fun. But
I mean, I think so. Like talking about that, actually, to spin off of it though, do you guys remember? I forget which Call of Duty it was, but they had a system where you had like you earned currency in game to unlock new things.
Black Ops.
That was Black Ops something.
Okay, so that style, I feel like was more rewarding than their XP fucking like shit. Like basically, if you're really good at a game, you can unlock things faster. And like, you know, because you're getting more points, you're getting points per kill, points per win, whatever.
Yeah.
With the XP thing, it's like, you know, you can just get carried like Blakers through a search game and get all this XP. Blakers like, you fucking bitch.
But I think Call of Duty has like for every kill you get a certain amount of XP. I think.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite decided not to do that for some reason. So no matter how well you do, you're capped. You won the game, there's your XP. So yeah, so if you're getting carried, you'll get the same amount of XP as the guy who's doing all the work. And that doesn't feel rewarding. And it doesn't incentivize anyone to go ahead and play the game. I don't know. Plus it's just not enough content. It's just not enough.
I also like how in that same game, Black Ops, you were able to go 1-on-1 with like 1v1 someone, and like do what's it called, like bet, like you can bet on like who's gonna win.
Oh yeah, the wagers. Yeah.
Yeah, the wager matches were fucking
That's-
great.
Yeah.
Wait, was that during Black Ops?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can
Hey,
1v1 someone and wager.
but see, that's my point. Like back then, it was like I don't even know why they got rid of that. I don't know if it was like a Treyarch thing or right? Treyarch was
Yeah, it was
Black
Treyarch.
Ops. Like
Yeah.
it was that a Treyarch implemented thing or whatever. But like that was that's unique as shit. But maybe it was illegal. Like I understand it's only in-game
No.
currency,
Yeah, it's in game.
but it still promotes gambling.
This is before. I think that was Black Ops 2, right? Could have
Yeah,
been
it's
Black
probably-
Ops 1 or 2. Or maybe
It's probably
3
like
out of 2.
437 days ago. 4,373 days ago
What are you talking about?
when Black Ops 2 was released.
How you know that? There's no way you know this off the top of your head.
I'll look it up.
You watched the video.
Yeah, they're constantly in my TikTok feed.
Well, Black Ops, like those Black Ops is like peak, at least for like, maybe peak Call of Duty, if you want to call Modern Warfare 2. Because Modern Warfare 2, and then they had Black Ops 1, right? I think Black Ops 1, 2,
Sorry.
and 3 are definitely one of the better Call of Duties, and they're complete packages.
It was 3,387 days, not 4,300. Yeah.
I think Joey they made him look like what I say.
They made him way too skinny.
It looks kind of sinister.
Well,
It
yeah.
made me look like a pot stirrer.
For whatever reason, this picture reminds me of Summit 1J.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
His is the only like kind of accurate. Like, look at him. He looks just. These are mirror images. Like, come on.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't
It's
put your
the same
logo on your
hat,
fucking
the same-
sweatshirt too.
He didn't do like
he made
logos.
up, he made
like,
up everyone else's apparel, and for you, it's like. What
no,
you
he did Kenny's hat that he's normally wearing,
Okay.
Yeah, I guess my camel hat, sure, yeah.
and then Blaker's the glasses. You got the pink sweatshirt. It's pretty typical for him. And then, wait, do you even have this like part of your lower lip with a beard?
Yeah, he does.
Does he? How did he even see
I
that?
don't see that. Oh, now I see.
Oh yeah. There we
It
go.
might
there
have
we go.
been. It might have been thicker when you sent it in or something.
But little oval shaped face. And then yeah, six looks like a Dell operator. Tell me right? Tell me he doesn't look.
Your order.
Fuck you! It made me look too skinny. No, it's because I know how to angle shit, bro.
Well, black is slimming, so that's why.
Exactly. That's why I wear black.
It don't work.
You know,
Listen here, bitch. You're literally wearing pink with tits. I want to hear shit. Yeah, and then I don't know why. Did I have like a black eye that day or something? He gave me kind of like a little bit of a thing going on there, but
It might have been the shading on the video he watched.
shit's accurate, bro. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I hate it.
Either way, I think this came out really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
like I think it, like for what the guy did, I think it was like $60 or some shit like that too. So it was like a good price. He got it done within a week.
You should have told me about it. I would have paid for a better artist.
Okay. I want to hear everyone's critique. Not Kenny. He's obviously critiqued it enough. What's your take on this? We'll start with Blakey and then we'll go to Arcade.
Honestly, I think it looks all right. It looks better than what I thought. Like when you said like characters, like it does look better than what I thought it would be.
Right? Like it looks like well done caricatures, not like fathead caricatures.
I'm still kind of pissed off about the pink sweatshirt, but I'll take it.
I can see if he can change all your guys' clothing, but what do you guys?
I don't give a
Barbie,
shit.
Fine.
Barbie dolls?
It's fine. It looks good. I think it looks good.
Kiss
To be
ass.
honest, I'd rather him have put me in my elf onesie than in the yellow sweatshirt.
Well, I had them put you at the the center of the table because it's getting uploaded to like your YouTube and shit. And then I just gave him like free range with everything. It's weird though. I forget if he left 6 out the one, or if he left Blakers out in one of the sample things. I was like, oh, you're forgetting the ginger one. Like you literally redheaded stepchild you and just didn't put you in there, and I was like, you're missing one guy. He's like, oh, don't worry, I'll get him in there. But I think it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
Fucking racial
I love how
equality.
I love how they gave arcade like the smart person stance though. Like
I think
Yeah.
Thinking about shit.
I think they kind of did a good job. Like
and
think about
everyone has a headset on except for Blakers.
well, he just got that headset.
Mm.
It was before like the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blakers just like, I have no idea what's going on because I don't have a headset on.
I can't hear anybody. What's this?
Yeah, and I told him like
DysFUNctional.
yeah. I didn't tell him like I was like make it into a cool font, make sure this is like that. Yeah, I did a little red, white, and blue, and
Why is
don't know.
Kenny on a laptop though?
I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be a laptop for everyone. Like we were all running off of one laptop.
Yeah, no mics. Is that an empty table? It's cool.
Just keep zooming in on Kenny.
Okay, not gonna.
Okay. But yeah,
You're gonna have to get that shit deleted. What?
that was
Oh.
the surprise I've been holding on to for a little while now. And like I said, I'm gonna send all you guys like the files and stuff like that. So if you want like arcade, like if you want to use it, if you have like a YouTube video you want to upload onto your channel or whatever, and you want to use like your change the darkness of your skin tone by all
Joey,
means if you want to.
Send me that file.
Just a little
'Cause-
bit.
Why?
Because I want to make sweatshirts.
Oh.
With your picture on it?
Oh,
I'm not gonna have one. Everyone else is gonna have one.
Oh, you mean like
the whole
you
thing,
mean like
the whole
the
thing.
okay, I
The whole
thought you meant just like his like cutout
Maybe a
one.
little like
Self-righteous much?
It'll be on the back of like all the sweatshirts, and then
Oh,
right
so-
here in the front it'll say dysfunctional.
That would be kind of lit. I mean, do we just fucking crop 6 out at this point or what?
I mean, yeah, fuck.
Just put them on the back.
No, we got to like that's another thing too. We got to set something up like
Or we just make him a darker shade of black and put like a white question mark in it. This way, it's like, oh, that's our guest.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like who's that Pokemon?
Yeah.
With the question mark.
Oh, that Pokemon is a bitch.
so yeah, yesterday because I saw this on another podcast, but I wanted to see
Okay.
what the takes were. And I think Arcade and Blakers answered yesterday. But Kenny, would you rather have a giraffe neck or an elephant nose trunk?
Can I have the elephant trunk in my pants?
No. My response to it was it'd be a hell of a threesome.
I will have an elephant trunk. It's basically like a third arm at that point. You can just fucking
Right?
pick up shit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like you're playing on a keyboard and mouse, then you can still be like fucking eating a bag of chips and dip.
Yeah.
Just
with a fucking like with a giraffe neck, you're just like, I don't know. The giraffe neck is like too tall. You know, you have to duck down through shit. I don't know. I feel like it'd be like
What do you mean? I already do that now.
yeah.
through what, a rabbit hole maybe?
Possibly. You don't know what I got.
Well, I said a giraffe neck so that you could suck your own dick.
Why would you just want the
Giraffe
trunk?
neck, though? Yeah, the
What?
trunk would probably be easier.
Yeah, the trunk would be like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Just like
You just,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point.
you know what I mean? Like think about like the competition eating you could do with 3 hands. Just fucking shoveling shit in. Just you got one up top
Yeah,
for maybe
but-
just holding the water glass.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know? And
Yeah.
wiping your ass.
I wouldn't wait
What,
my
the
afternoon.
trunk?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hell no.
Well, is it? Would it be a nose or would it be like?
Pretty much. Yeah,
It'd be like
you
a
should be
nose,
sitting
right?
right? Yeah.
No, but like a long, like it would be like fucking.
I'm sure you can grab stuff with it, but is that also how I smell things and like
Yes.
I would taste it? I don't know.
Well, yeah. Do they taste through their nose? Is that how they
don't
work?
know.
I don't know.
They did.
I thought they taste through their dicks.
I mean,
Could be.
But yeah.
Flickers, what are you doing?
He's
playing 2K.
Maybe we should just cut the shit out.
Huh?
Hey, I might be playing a game, but at least I'm here.
Are you really here though?
Anyone playing anything new?
We were playing Lost Ark for a little bit, and then it got
Oh,
really
how was that?
fucking. I don't like it.
I saw
Okay,
it was pretty big on Twitch when it launched, at least.
So we were playing with Steve, and Lost Ark is kind of fun, but the end game shit is so fucking confusing and overwhelming.
You already got
Because-
the game?
Steve did. I didn't make it that far. I just because I was watching videos as I was leveling, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get to end game. This shit's fucking like just real overwhelming.
Mhm.
Like they put like all these different things you need to do in order to like increase your stats and shit. Like you need to get a certain amount of collectibles, upgrade your armor, go through raids to get better armor. And I was watching this one video, and this one guy goes, if you're a free to play guy, like you don't put any money into the game, it is impossible for you to max out your character. Because of how fast they roll out updates,
Mhm.
you won't have enough time in order to get maxed out.
You need to hear about Kenny's time playing Shadow Legends before he got on Call of Duty.
Yeah, so
Wait, the
today,
mobile game?
yeah, so
No,
you can
well,
download
yeah.
it on the computer, and for some reason I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're waiting for like Joey to get on. I was like, I'm gonna download Shadow Legends. I downloaded fucking Raid Shadow Legends, and as I'm playing, it just
Not bad.
blaring fucking music into my ears. I'm like, I can't fucking hear. Trying to talk to me. I'm like, I can't fucking hear you. So the whole time I'm trying to fucking like get the volume down. It wouldn't let me fucking put the volume down until I got through the whole fucking what's it called?
The prelude or whatever.
Like how they teach you how to play the game.
Tutorial?
The prelude.
Tutorial. I had to get through the whole tutorial, and then I was able to fucking lower the volume. So the whole time through the tutorial, I just hear just fucking like a dragon blaring, fucking swords going ting 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 ting. I'm like, I can't hear shit. Yeah.
What kind of game is Rage? Like I've never seen gameplay. I just always see the ads.
I've never
Stupid
played it.
is what it is.
Is it an MMO?
No, I can't say it's stupid. But it's
Give us the ad space.
yeah, right.
I mean, they're honest. They're
I would say it's more like
have to be
a fucking RPG dungeon crawler type of game.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought they were. I thought they were a like a base building like
no.
NPC wave.
You collect heroes, and you defeat monsters, and you get more heroes, and you defeat more monsters, and you get more heroes. And you defeat more.
You started weaning off because you were too far away from your mic.
I know.
That's
That was the point of it. Yeah.
I played games like that. Like I actually like the idle games where you just it just auto plays and you're just like getting better people and you're putting them in different spots and it's like the red blue green system where red beats blue and blue beats green and you got all the people.
Yeah, like the rarity system.
Yeah, and you get better heroes and stuff. I forget. I've played a few games like that, but it's probably like that.
I got a few on my phone that are like that. Yeah.
But
They're
Lost
not
Ark,
idle.
the gameplay for Lost Ark. I mean, the game looks really good. Like it looks top notch. Like
Yeah, but another problem is we're also the U.S. and Europe and Latin America, I believe, are all getting this game 3 years after it was released.
oh really?
Yeah, because Korea is the one that like
Ooh.
started the game and had the game, and it's been out for 3 years now in Korea.
I never knew about that.
Yeah, so
Wait, and we're just now getting it?
yeah, we're way behind the curve. So it's like now you're playing this fucking catch-up game. It's fucking whatever. I can't play it anymore. I gave it a chance. I made it to like level 30, and I went, too much endgame shit. You know, like endgame shit is like all right, but if I'm constantly grinding the same shit every day, I don't want to do it.
Is that different from Warcraft or World of Warcraft?
See, the
Don't
only
you
reason why
want a lot of stuff to do at endgame, or else you just beat the game.
Yes, but so for Lost Ark, you have a lot of shit to do, but it's so like minute. You know what I mean? Like in like stat boosting, that it's like almost not worth it.
I see.
Like in WoW, at least if you raid, you get like a big piece of armor that fucking upgrades you fucking, by like a good percentage.
Yeah.
But like with this, it's like all these little things you have to do in order to increase your fucking power. Like for instance, there was one thing where like to upgrade armor, you need like let's just say like 300 gems, right? To upgrade one piece of armor one time. You need to upgrade that one piece of armor like 20 times to max that piece of armor out. You also have like 16 different slots for armor. Okay? Now here comes the fucking dumbest part. You are capped per week on how many gems you can get. So, say if it takes 300 to upgrade one piece, you are capped out at fucking 20 for the week.
What?
So it takes you like
for reals? You're capped at 20?
Like I don't know the actual numbers, but you're capped at like such a small number per week compared to how much you actually need to upgrade the armor.
That's ridiculous.
That it's like I'm not spending a month to upgrade this one piece one time and then have to do it another fucking 30 times for each other piece. It's like I'm not doing it.
That's years.
Yeah. Like there's people that have been playing the game for 3 years and are still not maxed.
Okay, then that's way too fucking much.
And like max level for the game is 50. And the reason why I put quotes around it is because you can still level past 50. But once you hit 50, it becomes significantly slower to level up. Like I said, people that are been playing the game for 3 years are like 56, 57. For 3 years, they've only went up 6 levels.
Yeah.
So it's like
you collected shit for like 10 minutes and was level 3.
That's for Shadow Legends.
That's what. Yeah.
Talking about Lost Ark.
Close enough.
Turn off your PlayStation.
I mean, but do you think they expect people to play these games like indefinitely? Like at a certain point, I guess people have been playing World of Warcraft for a long time, but
yeah, I think World of Warcraft's been out for what, fucking 15 years or more?
More.
20 years?
No, I think actually I thought it was 2008.
Yeah, the 20th
so it might be
anniversary. I'm pretty sure sometime.
Yeah, but that's 20th anniversary is probably including Warcraft, not World of Warcraft.
2004.
Almost 18 years.
That's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's legal to fuck me now because Blizzard's been fucking 18 years anyways.
Yeah. Now they're adults. Now they're gonna once Xbox comes in, they'll get their shit together.
Now they can really assault me.
Yeah, but how long do you play a game until you move on? You know?
I mean, I'm still playing WoW 18 years later.
Still playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's more the people though.
Yeah, it's fair.
I play WoW for more of the nostalgia, and Call of Duty was nostalgic at first, and now it's become about the people that I've met. But yeah, it's not really about the game anymore.
Well, no, because it's ass.
True.
It is very. Yeah.
You think if you're still playing WoW for 18 years, that there just hasn't been a game better than WoW? There actually hasn't.
There's been competitors for WoW, I would say, but nothing's like
consistent.
Yeah, nothing's really consistent. Like, I had a really good feeling about New World. I had a feeling New World was going to be the fucking WoW killer. But then they started rolling out updates that didn't make fucking sense. And instead of giving us more like PvE content, they were just directed towards PvP bullshit. And I was like, me and a bunch of other fucking people were just like, I'm not about this fucking PvP crap.
Which, if they did their research, they like, because realistically, they're trying to, take over the WoW community. Like, that's why you release a game like that, is to take that community. If they did their research, they would see that majority of World of Warcraft is probably PvE based and then PvP. Like, a lot of people enjoy the content on WoW more than, let's just verse the same 3 classes in a fucking arena.
Yeah.
So, like, they could have, and not only that, fucking New World. So they made this thing like, obviously when they released it, they gave it to all the streamers, like fucking typical, and they were like, oh, I'm gonna smack them. Anyways, but they made a like a thing with, like, the streamers, and they all fucking hyped the shit out of the game, of course. And basically what happened was, they said, "Oh, don't worry. Like, you may just make an account on any realm that you want," because they were having server issues. "We'll make sure that you can just transfer after." We're like, "Okay, cool." So Kenny was originally playing with people on the West Coast, like Tinkerbell and a few other people, and then me and him started a like characters together on the East Coast. And once I got up to his level, he's like, "Oh, I'll just transfer over to you, and we'll just play together. I'm gonna go back to my main." And then it fucking said that, no, you can't transfer from different regions. So all these fucking people, because basically if you're on the West Coast, that's where a lot of streamers are. If you were on the West Coast and that's where some of your friends were, you weren't transferring over back to where your friends were. So you were solo playing New World because they didn't allow different regions to transfer over. So a lot of people were like, fuck this, I'm not re-leveling. And that's happened with me. I was like, fuck this, I'm not restarting. I stopped playing. And then they tried making it up to you by allowing you to transfer, but it still wasn't in between regions. You had to stay in that region. So it was
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah. And like the big thing about, like, I've talked to people at my work that have played New World, and they say the same thing I did. Like, New World PvP was cool at first, but then it became, because I don't know if you ever played New World at all or seen videos on it. So New World is broken up into 3 or 4 different factions, and in the beginning of like all the leveling shit, you get to pick which faction you want to be. And with the PvP, you can take over continents within the world, and it becomes whatever your faction's color is, and you own that continent. So you get like big, like if you have to go to a merchant, you can sell your shit for more if you're controlled by your covenant, or you can sell shit. I mean, you can buy shit for less. Like, you get discounts and shit, and it's like well worth it having your covenant own that continent. And now it's become like 90 to 100% ruled by one fucking one covenant.
Really?
So it's almost impossible. Like, for instance, Shroud. When I went onto West Coast server with Tinkerbell, didn't know it at first. I didn't know until I was like level 20 or 30 that I was on Shroud server. Do you know who Shroud is? Okay. I was on his server. I was watching him while playing, and I was like, wait a minute. You get like messages on your screen about like what's going on in your server. And I was like, wait a minute. It's the same fucking message. It's like, oh fuck. No wonder this fucking continent is like overpopulated. It's because fucking Shroud's on the server. So now you have most of the fucking people watching him and his covenant. So like, we were on a different covenant, so we were getting fucked because a big streamer was on it. So that was another big problem. It was very streamer based.
So it's taking over the like you have to fight for it, like PvP? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's like wars and stuff like that. But if you have somebody like Shroud, basically the covenant was 10,000 people, and then there was like 1,000 in every other covenant. So it was like, you're not standing a chance. You're just basically, you need to join that one covenant or else you're not going to win.
Yeah.
So that happened on a lot of servers, because you had, even Tim the Tatman had like that happening with him, because everyone's like trying to be on these fucking streamers' dicks, and don't get me wrong, made
Yeah.
for funny content because it was like proxy chat, or proximity chat, and basically, like, they would run around and just talk shit to Tim, but like all they created was long queue times, unbalanced factions, and made promises that they couldn't hold up to because I don't know why you couldn't transfer between regions, but like I said, it was a thing. So it was just a really fucked up situation.
I think
And
they
it
can probably mitigate some of that stuff by like giving the winning faction certain penalties and stuff like that. So they gotta keep, they get like a little bit of a handicap if you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like giving the other factions a little bit of a bonus to help them out to even the playing field. I think some of that stuff can still be implemented if that's happening. Plus, if there's one faction taking over, people are just gonna keep joining the winning faction because they don't want to be on the losing side. So that's gonna also attribute to it. So
well, you can't change factions that easily. Like you get
well,
was
you'll
it
probably
once every 30?
you'll probably
Once
like
every
initially
4
join,
months.
right? You're probably initially you get to choose your faction at the beginning though.
Yeah.
So,
But
A lot
I
of
mean,
people just re-roll and pick a different covenant.
yeah, it takes too long to switch covenants. Like it's
It's
like a
very
time frame. But also, like if I remember correctly, before we stopped playing, it was already fucking getting swarmed with bots. Like there was like people that were out woodcutting, and then they would run to like they would.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was automatic bots already in New World. Actually, no. Bryce just told me he's still playing New World here and there, and it is very heavily bot driven. Like there's a lot of people running programs to like because there's gold buying websites for every fucking game, right?
Yeah.
So New World, no difference. There's maps that the game actually gives you to show the exact coordinates of like all these different things, like whether it's mining, wood cutting, whatever. So they have it set up so that it goes to the exact spot. It'll auto click for the mining. If it hits, it hits. If not, it'll move on to the next. And it's just an auto program that's constantly running these routes. So he even said he's gotten ahead of a bot and then done the route before it, and he just watched it sitting there and mining absolutely nothing because it'll just auto click. So I was like, I don't know. No matter what game you play, there's always gonna be somebody that's just trying to ruin the fucking fun out of it, drain the
Yeah.
economy, whatever. But I was like, bro, like,
I think it's interesting that I think like back in the day, like I guess most games now that people play are online. Like an MMO is very online, like because gaming is such a big business now, and people are making content. People are trying to like get in on it, and I think that's why like a lot of these exploits, hackers, cheaters try and get in like nowadays so that they can farm people for content or farm people for like leveling up, and if because gaming is basically mainstream at this point and you want to be kind of on the same level with your friends or show off to your friends or even strangers, so I think this is there a lot more now, whereas back in the day most games were single player or local, or there was a few games like RuneScape or stuff, but it wasn't the content like YouTube wasn't until YouTube
filled with it. Yeah.
Until YouTube happened and
TikTok,
making,
Instagram.
yeah, well that stuff came way later, but yeah, now
But yeah,
everyone
either way,
wants to go viral. So
yeah, exactly. People are on fucking TikTok, literally streaming live with hacks in Call of Duty. It's like like I don't know. I don't even. Most of the time, it is just people hating on them in the chat. I get it, but these people don't realize the best thing you could do is report it and then scroll. Don't comment because you're feeding into the fucking algorithm.
yeah,
There's 3,000 people that are
reporting
blowing
doesn't
up the
seem to
fucking.
work. I report
No,
people all the
no.
time, and it just
On
doesn't seem.
TikTok?
Oh, I don't know about TikTok, but I mean in the
Yeah,
games, or at least
on
getting people.
believe it or not, bro, TikTok actually I think handles the reporting thing pretty fucking well because I've actually watched multiple ones like that people like you'll see people spam like report this, and like a lot of people end up reporting it, and then like maybe like a minute or two later the thing will get shut down.
Yeah, no, a lot
So
of
they
people are
actually
getting banned off of
yeah,
Twitch for lots of reasons.
but like I don't know, it's just weird. And like there was another thing so the opening day of Lost Ark for the U.S. because it's been out in I think Russia and somewhere or some it was over in Europe and Asia or something. Yeah, and it was released there since like 2019 or some shit. Like it's been out for a little while.
years.
Yeah. So, bro, the first day we were on there for like public open for the US, I look at the fucking chat bar and it's getting spammed with bot messages saying where to buy gold. And I'm like, Jesus. I was like, you just hop into a new game and you're already getting spammed with bot messages to buy fucking gold for the game. Like it's impressive how fucking.
You think that's because it was already out, like in Korea or whatever? So they already
Yeah.
had the code, or these bots are probably already made.
I think regardless it would have happened. Regardless it would have happened because so there was like a 3-day early pass in the US, which is enough time for somebody to figure out like, hey, let me just fucking keep making money through this way, whatever way it is, and then I'll just sell it to a gold website. So I mean, either way, it would have probably happened. But yes, that is definitely a leading factor. Is that it was been out for years and we just got access to it. But I don't know, that type of game I'm not crazy about. The click to move and directional fighting. Like I'm more. It like first person shooters. Yeah, I like FPS, but like even for WoW, it's click onto a target and then your spells is what matters, or your abilities or whatever. So like you have to like plan your move based off of whatever they're doing. So like if there's a frontal attack, you move, then you hit them with something or whatever. Not like you're constantly clicking and then like, oh man, I was off by a fucking inch in game and I missed him because it was a directional fucking thing. Like I don't know. I don't know. I think Lost Ark's clunky. I didn't like it.
Never played it.
I think sometimes like that stuff can be really cool. Like when I play League of Legends, like the parts that I don't like about it are just standing and hitting and just waiting. Like the waiting game isn't fun, but when you're combining like abilities, like you're dashing, you're making moves, you're using abilities in a strategic way or in a cool way, then it's more interesting than just clicking on the guy. Keep go attack.
Well, no, I agree, but this is like so since it's a click to move like RuneScape style, like wherever you click, it's gonna register on that pixel. That like I didn't like it because like some of these boss fights were fucking insane too, but like you'll accidentally like click and then your character will just like turn a little bit and then your 30-second cooldown fucking ability was just wasted because you missed him by a little bit. Instead of like, I'm standing in front of him, let me fight him. It's like, oh nope, I accidentally clicked a little bit and my guy just turned ever so slightly. It's like I don't know.
Have we gotten an FPS MMO? Hasn't been attempted.
Third person.
Well,
I would say fucking what's that fucking game?
I'm trying to look too on my computer. Tom Clancy Division.
Yeah. So I would say Division's. I would say it's an MMO.
No.
Why?
Because not everyone's in one server. Like, it's not an MMO in the traditional like.
Not everyone's in one server for WoW either, but that's an MMO.
Or Lost Ark, or
what's the max amount of people in the Division? Like probably like 64
a shit ton.
Like that.
No, because there's
the PvP areas are mixed.
Right, the PvP areas.
But that's the only one I can think of that's close to it because it's a loot shoot. It is an MMO because it's it stands for massive multiplayer online, right? Obviously, there's other parameters, but like at the end of the day, it's like there's a shit ton of during the launch, there's a shit ton of people that you'll see out and about running the streets doing quests, and then in the PvP zone, or the infected zone, whatever they called it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams in there, so I mean, I think that's the closest.
Like Destiny kind of does the same thing, where there's like, you got the hubs, and you got people just come in and out of your games, and you'll see people, but it's not exactly WoW. It's not exactly like one world where just I guess the massive part doesn't seem like it's there.
I don't think any game has
I didn't play Division too much.
Yeah,
WoW definitely has that.
Yeah, but like with newer games, you're probably only going to see that for like maybe like the first month, and then after that, everything's going to start to separate again. Like people are going to start going back to their old games, or they're going to find something new.
But
know?
I think
I don't think
even no,
Division
even
like classifies itself as an MMO. So
well,
No.
WoW has a cap on their servers too. So it's not like they're an MMO, but they still have a cap per server. Same thing with Lost Ark, New World, and everything like that. Like they'll say like no server full. So I don't know. Even Lost Ark, bro, you're in a realm, but then there's almost 200 different channels inside each realm that you can go into. So even them, they shouldn't be classified as an MMO because you're like in a very small populated area. Because you take all these different regions, then you take all the different realms, right? And then you take every different channel, and it's like by that time you're taking the population, just going like
yeah, I mean,
here's 50.
I get it, but it still feels like it's one cohesive world. That's what at least the
Why
illusion
is that
there
though?
because of, again, like the massive part. Like you just see tons and tons of people, in these areas, and you go on missions and they become more structured, and it's just you and your party. But then you come back to the hubs and it's just like mad people just hanging out, like as if it's like a social
Division had
area.
that.
True, but it's just not.
So
No.
I think I get what you're saying though. Like Division didn't really. No, I mean they had quests and shit. I don't know. I mean I get what you're saying.
Maybe
I don't.
you're right. It's just I didn't play it too much.
Elder Scrolls Online, first person MMO.
No,
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, is right. It can also be third person, but yeah.
Interesting.
I tried it. I tried Elder Scrolls Online a little bit, but
Kenny, what was that game you played with Nomo? I remember you guys
Ark Survival Evolved.
I don't know.
for it is.
Yes, it is. They have actual servers where majority of people play.
It's true.
Thousands, yeah.
Thousands?
Actually,
On one server?
I think so. I think they hold
No, not thousands.
hundreds.
Maybe like 200, I would say. Maybe.
Private servers you can get pretty fucking big though. No,
I think max per server, private or not, is like 150 or 200, something like that. You gotta think how small the map. Like the maps are big, but like if you have 1,000 people on there, it becomes very small.
Yeah.
What about Rust? Why do we not think about Rust?
True, Rust.
Mhm.
Rust and Ark are kind of the same.
Yeah, they're like survival.
Do we call these games MMOs though? I don't think.
Rust has gotta be.
I literally looked up first person MMOs and I'm looking through a list, and Ark is on it.
Is Rust on it?
Atlas, Destiny 2.
Bro, the one Sea of Thieves.
No.
Not so much anymore.
Hang on, would
Because
New
they had
Realm be MMO?
New Realm?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it.
Or is it Realm, New Realm, whatever it is?
New World?
New World.
Yeah, we already talked about that. Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's not a FPS though. That's a
No,
It's an MMO though for sure. Why do I look whiter than Blakers?
What classifies?
Because you're light.
because you might be.
It's my fucking light.
Turn that bitch off.
What was the game that you played with Nomo Kenny? I remember you guys like needing a tree in order to make this wand. I don't know. I know it sounds like a weird description.
Sounds like Elder Scrolls.
Did you play Elder Scrolls with Nomo?
I never played Elder Scrolls.
Do you remember a game that you played? It was very short-lived.
Valheim?
You got no. It was something to do with like you made a wand.
Harry Potter?
Oh, it was a survival.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a survival, but I forget the fuck the name of the game was.
It was like a wizard survival. You're a
Yeah.
wizard, Harry.
It was actually a pretty cool like concept, but it was a little bit odd.
Wasn't it super grindy too to just get one thing?
Yeah, it was very, very weird. Let me see if I have it in my library in Steam.
Bro, if they made an MMO Harry Potter, I would be on that shit streaming it fucking every night.
They do have a Harry Potter MMO.
Tried. Yeah.
What?
I feel like I don't know if it was canceled or I feel like I heard about this.
I'm
long
pretty
time
sure it's
ago.
out there still.
Hogwarts
Yeah.
Legacy.
Maybe. I do have Elder Scrolls Online, but that's not what the hell it was called. Dark and Light. That's what the game was called.
Dark and Light.
Dark and Light. Last played June 23rd, 2019. Been a minute. Been a minute.
Yeah, I remember that one when you guys were playing it. They came out with a trailer in 2020 for this thing. I don't know if it ever came out. Oh, it was canceled by EA and what
Yep,
the fuck?
There it is.
It was just
Canceled.
why?
Tough to make an MMO.
Damn
Or
it,
an MMO that will survive and make money.
bro. I don't think they realized that like Harry Potter's a pretty big fucking demographic of people. Like
You still gotta make a good game.
it's EA. They don't have to make shit. They fucking reskin things. Just buy a company, reskin one of their dog shit games.
True.
Fucking EA's been putting out the same NFL shit, but idiots keep buying it. No offense, Blakers. Have you bought like every single NFL game? Madden?
No, before 21, the last one I bought was like 16.
Okay. But
Do you
even
believe in the
then,
Madden curse?
Do what?
Do you believe in the Madden curse?
Yeah.
you know what we're talking about, the every person that's been on the cover.
Yeah, every person that gets on the cover like either gets hurt or has a shit season or something.
Has it actually been like almost proven?
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
watched a video on it
Because
recently.
look at Antonio Brown was on the cover for 19. Yeah, now look at him.
What about and Mahomes too? Mahomes was on the cover
Yeah.
for
No,
21?
he was on the cover in like the first 12 games. He was on the cover for no. Lamar Jackson was on 21.
So he was on 20 maybe?
He was on 20. And then he was on 22 with Brady. No, but 21 was Jackson, and Jackson got hurt like 3/4 of the year.
Yeah, the Madden curse.
Tom Brady said, "Fuck it, I'm retiring before the curse can get me."
Well, the thing is, the video I watched, the curse can follow you outside of the NFL. So like, there was this one
Really?
guy. Yeah, there was one guy that like retired and didn't want to deal with it, and apparently he went off the deep end or he got hurt off the field or some shit, something crazy like that. I gotta look for the video again, but it was pretty fucking insane. Like how almost every single one of the people that have been on the Madden have gotten fucked in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the
Oh,
Madden
it was
game.
What do you think that is?
I know who you're talking about. God
way
damn it!
The weight of the paycheck hurts their legs.
I think it was Calvin Johnson.
You could be right. I have no idea players, bro.
It was either Calvin Johnson or Peyton Hillis from 12 and 13.
Couldn't tell you, to be honest. I watched the video very shortly, kind of skipped through it a bit.
As you look in Kay's background, has the jerseys hanging up.
Maybe it's because like if you're on the cover, like I'm sure a lot of people have bad seasons, but since you're on the cover and you have a bad season, it's gonna be a curse. But what about all these other people who have bad seasons or some shit happens to them, they get injured? So you know what I'm saying?
What about the people that don't have bad seasons and don't have injuries?
Well,
Then
they do fine.
yeah,
Right? But that's the thing.
Right?
So it's like, I don't
There's
know.
just a lot of pressure to be on the cover, you know? Because if you fuck up, then it's like, why are you on the cover?
Mm.
I don't know.
Just for publicity. Whoever has the most publicity around them gets the cover. Doesn't even have to be the best player anymore.
well, I mean, yeah,
Whoever's the most
I'd take your bet on that. Look at fucking Patrick Mahomes' wife and brother.
Exactly. They were fucking in the news constantly. His brother's a fucking idiot.
Dude, I lost a lot of respect for that family when I seen him dancing on Sean Taylor's thing.
He was on. Let me explain. But I saw their face. So during Patrick Mahomes' game, his little brother, who's just like a TikToker or some shit, he was on the fucking field, like on the sidelines, and he was doing a TikTok dance on a memorial. Like
Sean Taylor's
Sean
in
Taylor,
Washington.
like literally went over the ropes and was doing a TikTok dance on his fucking memorial. So people did not, people did not take that very lightly, which I don't blame them. That's fucking disrespect.
People will do anything for content.
I don't know, and that's just a weird content thing. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna dance on a memorial for a deceased person. Like, was it deceased? Right?
Yeah, he got shot during a home robbery.
There you go.
Like he was protecting his girlfriend and shit, and he got shot.
Well, I've heard of like this one TikTok where a girl is like she's making a TikTok on her like father's funeral, like on her thing, but like looking like sexy and like posing in front of the coffin. And it's like,
what the
family goals?
I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
That's family love right there.
That's fucked up. What the fuck?
Have you seen the one where there's when their whole Black Lives Matter? No, it was like the looting and stuff. At some point during quarantine or something, there's like a store that got looted, the window smashed in, and there's a girl making a TikTok in front of it posing like they're, with their ass out in front of the store that's been looted.
People are so fucking retarded, man. Like, what goes through your mind where you're like, this seems all right,
Did it go viral? Clearly
it went viral because it was fucked up. Yeah.
Clearly she got what she wanted out of it.
Yeah.
Bro, TikTok's confusing. I don't understand how people go viral. Just like, I have no fucking idea. It's very random. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how people.
It's just they've got a good algorithm and they know what is gonna go viral. They know.
But bro, I've seen things that get like hundreds of thousands of likes, and I'm like, that's dog shit compared to some of the things I've seen that are less. Like some of my shit, some of Kenny, some of whoever's. Like, I've looked at like some of these, and I'm like, why did that go viral? Unless they're just paying for likes, which is a possibility. And it was just like, so happened.
It's just a video that can grab people's attention and hold it. Like Instagram and Twitter, and YouTube, they have all these the same kinds of algorithms. Where it's like if someone watches your video and stays for a long period of time, and this gets repeated over and over, then it gets pushed out. And TikTok somehow is able to do this on a large scale without people needing to like follow you and stuff like that. So that's why like random people can just get fucking viral, as long as they have the data where somebody watches the video for a long period of time. And it just goes. They send it through.
The next TikTok I'm putting out, if it doesn't go viral, I'm just gonna be done with TikTok. Trust me.
You can't bet on viral though. That's the problem,
bro. No, I'm telling you.
Unless you want to make it specific, like you have to tailor. Like a lot of people do know exactly how to make a TikTok so that it goes viral. You have to really make it in a specific way, or have a catch, or have something.
Oh, trust me.
Or boobs.
Kenny knows exactly what TikTok I'm talking about. GameStop, Kenny. When we went to GameStop, what I buy? Don't say it, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's a TikTok that's coming that if it doesn't go viral, bro. Like I don't even know what else
like to do. Going viral is literally a less than 1% chance.
Okay, well this is my 1% chance. Manifestation. Are you a Gemini crescent moon?
God.
Oh my god.
See,
What?
This is another thing we were talking about yesterday.
You missed a lot last night.
This fucking zodiac sign bullshit that everyone seems to buy into.
Which I thought Arcade was a part of.
No,
The Gemini?
no,
No,
It's a
not Gemini.
pseudoscience.
Just
Like people are so easy to buy into this kind of stuff because it feels good, or like how fortune tellers work and how they scam people, because they tell you something kind of vague and something that's really applicable to a lot of people, but when you hear it you go, oh, that's me. But but human beings are we're complicated people. We're a lot of things. So when you get a certain like trait characteristic, like I don't really know the signs or what they mean because I don't give a fuck, but people go, oh, that's right, that's me. It must be true. The stars are aligning. It's like that there is literally no evidence to suggest that there's any correlation between these star charts, and there's just no evidence here to back this stuff up, yet people believe it. It's like ghosts.
well, one of the things that somebody said last night was like, "Oh, well, isn't it weird that most serial killers are Geminis?" And I was like, "Okay." Like,
Wasn't that Allie?
no, I think it was Mason. It might have been Mason, or it might have been Allie. It was one of
It
them.
really makes my
One of them
eyes
said
roll.
that. What?
My eyes just like naturally roll. Like I just go, fuck. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so that means by that logic, every other zodiac sign shouldn't be a serial killer ever. If you're saying one is just known to be serial killers inherently, yeah, the others are known to not be serial killers. So everyone's chilling on,
Well, there's
you're an
other
Aries.
there's stronger indicators to suggest who will become a serial killer, like
Exactly.
like not having a father or stuff like that. There's a way stronger indicator of
Wait, 6?
Oh.
or
Arcade say he doesn't have a father, so now I'm like
Sure.
worried next time I hang out with him.
Well, thank God I live in Indiana.
or childhood trauma and or childhood abuse, stuff like that. Way stronger indicator than
Or if
6
you
is
torture
really going
small
off the deep end.
Or if you torture small animals when you're little.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose
stuff like
that's
that.
actually an indicator.
It's like people believe in like ghosts, right? And there is to this day been zero evidence. Zero.
So, can we talk about that for a second?
Go ahead.
So, I don't exactly believe in them, but there have been moments where I do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, have you guys ever had
Sleep paralysis.
yeah.
Not me, but I know people who have. Yeah.
So, I had it one night. Scariest fucking thing you will ever go through. Okay? So, all right. So, I sleep with my door open sometimes. So, my door was open this night. I was sleeping face down on my bed, and I woke up, but I couldn't move anything. And I my face was like towards like the door,
Mhm.
and I just remember seeing a black figure in my fucking doorway. First, I thought it was just Joey being a fucking douchebag trying to scare me. It wasn't Joey, okay? And I closed my eyes to try to like get rid of it. I open up my eyes and it's fucking closer to me. And then I start trying to yell, but I can't. So you just hear like that.
Yeah.
So then I tried closing my eyes to try to go back to sleep to try to get, because I knew it was fake. So I was just trying to fucking close my eyes and try to get rid of it. As I close my eyes, I feel my bed like pressed down, like someone's crawling onto my bed with me. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is it. This is how I'm dying.
Scary.
This is how I'm dying. So I close my eyes, I start fucking yelling again, and just like, ah! And as I feel something like brush on my back, I was able to fucking move again. I was like, what the fuck, man? Holy sh! And I couldn't go back to sleep for about 5 minutes. Dude, that shit was like,
But
that was like
that's real shit. Like sleep paralysis
Yeah.
happens to people. But
sleep
that's-
paralysis demons are real.
But that's different than a ghost. Like sleep paralysis is is literally your brain fucking up, and your body waking up with It happens during REM, where your brain is dreaming, but your body for some reason fucks up and He wakes you up, but doesn't take you out of REM. So you're literally dreaming with your eyes open, and so you're gonna see shit.
Shit was fucking. Why couldn't it have been like a good dream? Like, why couldn't it have been like some
No,
fucking
it's
big
not.
titty, like a big titty broad coming towards me? I'd be like, ooh. But no, it's some fucking demon-looking douche coming at me, trying to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like,
Yeah,
why?
you'll definitely see shit, but
I used to sleepwalk when I was younger, so that always
Really?
used to freak Kenny out. Yeah.
Oh, bro. Like, all right. So how the upstairs of my house is like, so you walk up the stairs, and then my room is like right here, and then Joey's room's like right here.
Mhm.
So, and like where Joey's computer is like a little farther out, like next to my room. So what would happen is, middle of the night, my door would be open, and all of a sudden you just see Joey go, just back and forth, back and forth. And I'm just like, I'm just laying in my bed, like watching him go back and forth, freaking me the fuck out because he'll stop in my doorway every once in a while and just stand there and like stare at me. And I'm just like, what do you want? Like, you're freaking me the fuck out, you know? There was one night where I got so fed up with it where I almost killed my brother. Like, literally almost killed him. Like, he was on top of the stairs, and I knew he was sleepwalking, so I tried to fucking scare him awake. First off,
aren't you not supposed
don't
to?
do that. You're not supposed to wake up sleepwalkers, especially by scaring them awake, because you never know what they're gonna do.
I don't think you were trying to scare me awake. I think you were just like fed up, and you came out and were like Joe, what the fuck you doing? Like,
Yeah, and he jolted to the point where I thought he was gonna fall down the stairs. Like, oh shit! It was. That shit was scary as fuck.
I was at the top of the staircase. Like, if he was more aggressive with it or whatever, or if I freaked out more, I could have just fell right down the staircase. Just would have been back asleep though.
It was fucking creepy because like you look out my door and it's like pitch dark, and you just see like, because we were little, so you just see this little thing just run back and forth.
Not that young. I did that probably until I was like 10.
You were still smaller, so seeing like a
Right.
small figure go past my door and back and forth like a couple of times, and it's like it's like kind of fast because you're kind of like jogging a little bit. You weren't just walking. You were like ding 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 ding, like going back and forth. It was freaking me the fuck out.
I don't know what that is though. Like, why did I sleepwalk when I was younger?
It's another one of those your brain tricking you, where it's your body, like you're dreaming, and your body is like somehow, like that part of your motor function is on while you're dreaming. So,
that's next level though. Like, to be walking around your fucking home. But yeah, I do remember like I found out like years later that like we had like a gate at the top of the stairs. And I always thought it was to like keep the dogs downstairs so they didn't bother us when we're sleeping. My parents told me when I was like let's say 18 or 20 or some shit, and they were like, that gate was for you. Like, we did that so you didn't go down this, like you didn't come down the steps, and also you didn't like accidentally fall down the steps. Like, we put a gate in for you.
Oh yeah, because mom and dad also told us that you used to actually go down the stairs.
Yeah.
And there was actually a couple of nights where he freaked my parents out because he would just stand in the doorway. He would just stand in the doorway and stare at them.
Yeah. What did you think it was though, Chooch?
What do you mean? Like, that caused it?
Yeah. Or like, yeah.
I don't know. I was too stressed out about tax season when I was 10 years old. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I was just like, I don't know. Maybe I had a hyperactive mind or something, and I just like wouldn't, because I looked into it before.
With kids, I don't know how common it is, but
no, but I looked up before, and like, it could be something like that was triggering it that I had that day to eat. Because I know people like there's a TikToker that actually has like does sleepwalking, and if she eats certain foods, it will trigger her sleepwalking. But it could be related to something that I ate that day. It could be related to a hyperactive mind, a whole bunch of shit. It's like, I don't know. I have no idea what could have caused it from like, since I was little until I was like 10 or some shit. And I don't know how it stopped either. It just all of a sudden just
it usually just goes away when You grow up.
When you just get more lazy, you're like, no,
You
I'm
ever
gonna
had
stay
those?
here.
You ever been sleeping and you're like trying to run, but like you can feel your body trying to move while you're dreaming, so you can't really fucking run in your dream.
Yeah.
That shit
happens to me all the
fucking
time.
sucks.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to run your dream and you just can't fucking go.
Yeah, it's so fucked up sometimes. Yeah, in a bad dream. Hell yeah. Dreams are weird, dude.
Dude, it's weird when like
Dreams are fucking weird.
you die in your dream and you wake right up.
You can never die in your dream.
Well, you know what I mean, like
Yeah, you
Like
can.
falling off a cliff.
yeah.
You can't. No, you
can
look
die
it
in
up.
your
You
dream.
can't.
Or like
you
I guess
cannot-
you'll wake up the moment before you die.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard something. Supposedly, if you actually end up dying in your dream, you actually died. Like you know how like falling off the cliff, you wake up before you hit.
Yeah.
Supposedly, like if you fucking splat, like you could have had like a
Maybe.
heart attack.
Maybe. That's trying to do because from what I've read, like dreams are very similar. Like your brain is just as active as it is when you're awake. So if you like compared some like the waking brain to the dreaming brain, they're actually extremely similar, and you're experiencing emotions in the same way. And so it like your brain could fucking believe that you're dying or you died or something like that, and cause you to fucking I don't know, die. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking
It
crazy.
definitely wakes you up before you hit the ground.
Because think about it, like you wake up like and you're like jolted awake, like somebody just fucking like tased you, like holy shit,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You
Yeah.
guys
You know?
ever able to have a lucid dream?
I've done it a few times. Yeah.
Have you? I want to hear a story. What'd you do?
No, I don't know. Again, dreams are just weird and random, and I couldn't explain what happened, but I did the technique where you look at your hand, or you look at your hand and you remember the lines or something like that. And this is a long time ago when I was a kid, and for some reason, while I'm in the dream, I'm like at my elementary school for some reason, and I look at my hand, and for some reason I figure out that I'm in a dream, and I do the lucid thing, and I walk home, and there's a fucking party going on. There's just people at my house, indoor and outdoor, and there's just like
Wait, is lucid dream done when you're awake?
No, lucid dream is like when you're in control of your own dream. You can do whatever you want.
is when you realize
okay.
you're in a dream and you're in control of the dream. And I couldn't remember. I don't really remember it, but I feel like it's one of those dreams where like you go into, I'm in my house, but it's like not my house. It's like every room I enter is like this weird fucking puzzle room with people I don't know, and it's just, yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't really remember, but I've had a lot of dreams where I'm being chased by something, or somebody is trying to get me. Somebody's trying to kill me. I've had a couple reoccurring dreams of a literal Grim Reaper trying to fucking get me very slowly, trying to like floating towards me, and me just running away constantly until the dream is over.
Have you looked it up? Like, why is that happening?
No, but
Apparently, there's like dreams that actually mean shit.
yeah.
He doesn't want to hear that.
Well, I guess
No,
it's
but-
like fear of
no,
death
but,
or
like-
something like that, or
Yeah.
No, but
some
like
kind of
it's weird because like there's like sometimes where like the bad shit in your dreams could actually mean good shit.
Yeah, no, dreams are symbolic, but
Wait, question. If you have that dream, I wonder if you can like try to train yourself to end up like facing the fear.
Killing the Grim Reaper.
maybe,
Yeah, something like
maybe.
facing the fear. You know, like I wonder if that's like if that's a thing.
It probably it's like people. You can definitely train your brain to lucid dream and stuff like that. I know someone who lucid dreams every night. All her dreams are lucid.
I want that.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
I don't know the way you guys are describing it. I feel like I can control my dreams. Like I don't.
But in the
I don't
dream, when you're dreaming, you don't know that you're dreaming. It feels like real life, right? Until you know what I mean.
Until you wake up and don't remember shit.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, it was a dream. But in the dream itself, it feels like you don't really remember how you got in the dream. Like, you know how you go to sleep, you can never find the moment that you fall asleep. It's always just like, I'm trying to sleep, and then I'm either up or I'm in a dream, and you can never find that moment of you switch to sleep or dream. It kind of just, you wake up and you don't remember what happened. But there are techniques where, like, dream journals and stuff like that, you can do like a totem, like in Inception, like that's a real thing. Then there's stuff like that, like looking at your hand and memorizing the lines right before you go to bed, and then like you practice looking at the hand, and in the dream you'll get like the instinct to also like look at your hand to like remember. It's hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams are weird.
Interesting. Yeah. You know what's crazy though? There is no proof of lucid dreams.
Well, you can remember. You can remember your dreams.
Right, but that's the thing. You can remember your regular dreams too. So there is no proof of lucid dreams because you're the one experiencing it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be like,
yeah, there's no like evidence, but
imagine if they have an invention where you can hook it up to your head and like portray your dreams on like a screen.
No,
dude,
they have that stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. They don't have like exactly, you can't like exactly like get an image of it, but again, like when you're dreaming, your brain is doing like the same kinds of activities that it does when it's awake, so you can sort of see like what emotion someone is feeling, or kind of get an idea of what's happening when someone's dreaming, when they do like tests like that.
Interesting. So just pick up on like your brain waves and
Brain
shit like
activity
that.
and stuff like that, yeah. So
probably heart rate, all that type of shit.
I'm sure at some point they might get an idea, but
I mean, that'd be sick. Like being able to like basically like let's just say you wear like a headband to bed or something like that.
yeah.
And then later on you can just go onto your computer and be like, what did I dream about last night? And just click, open up the file and watch it back.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be weird.
I think they have like dream therapy, where it's like they make you journal, or they put you in a good position to sleep and dream, and then they have you journal, and there's somebody who like fucking tries to interpret the dream that you had and what it means and stuff like that. So
sounds like somebody trying to get money. You know?
Maybe.
Like, why not just go to
dreams are symbolic, so I don't know.
Yeah, but why not just go to like a psychiatrist or something and tell them about the dreams?
Yeah, you could. Only if you remember your dreams. Only if you think that's important. Most people forget about their dreams.
Yeah. Have you ever woken up from a dream and then you try fall back asleep and try to start
every time
like where you left off, and then like it pisses you off that like no, sometimes it works. Sometimes you're like, that's where I left off.
Yeah.
But then a lot of the times it's like, nope, guess I have to fucking restart.
Yeah, that's
true. I've tried doing that with like good dreams, and it never works. But when you don't try to do it and it's like a bad dream, right away it goes right back into that same bad dream. And I'm like, wow, my brain's an asshole.
Yeah. A lot of times I have like multiple dreams, like multiple separate dreams in a night, where I'll wake up and then I'll go to sleep and it's a different dream or something like that. Yeah. A lot of times I want to go back in. I'm like, fuck, no, not this life, the other one.
I was about to see your tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Have you ever dreamed? I've had like a really dumb dream of like playing Overwatch. Like, not even like being in Overwatch, but literally I'm in my dream and I'm playing a video game of Overwatch.
Yeah, I've had that.
I've had that with WoW.
I've had that with Call of Duty, probably WoW. Call of Duty, the entire night I'm just grunting like, "You fucking bitch, you son of a hacking piece of shit." Yeah, that's definitely a nightmare if it's a Call of Duty
You
dream.
just hear Joey fucking scream. You just hear Joey screaming out Blaker's names like, "Blakers, what are you doing?"
He's on the left. No, your other left.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, bro. Like you know what's weird too? Be honest. Have you ever like when you waking up from a dream, but then you're like, "Fuck, I want to go back to that dream," and you change the position of your head? Like, bro, I think there's. I'm gonna look into it. You know, like if you're like laying on your head, right?
Mhm.
You gotta assume the fluid, gravity's still there. The fluid runs to that side of the brain. Like, you have fluid in your head. I mean,
Okay.
that's just a guarantee. So then, if you flip to the other side, it's almost like I
You're
don't know,
saying
bro.
left brain, right brain, like that kind of thing.
Yes, yes. Because, I
Like
mean,
you're changing channels in your brain.
almost, and there's only
I
2.
don't. It might be true. I don't know. Might not. Like, because there are weird. Like again, we were talking about like ghosts and stuff. Like there are weird things that like magnetism and stuff like that in the earth that influence you. Gravity. Like there are weird forces that are like scientific. Okay, more than So I've heard like if you're on a certain position, your body changes function.
See?
I've heard, but I don't know.
Telling you, it's a thing.
Gotta do way more research on this kind of stuff. But
I've tried it though, and like I've I don't know. Try it if you can remember through your dream. We have this conversation, and you get woken up, and you try to go back to that dream. Try to flip to the other side of your like pillow. Like if you're sleeping on your right, flip to the left side. Guarantee it won't let you back in, and it'll like you'll forget about it almost.
I'm like all over the place when I sleep. Like I'm just like I toss and turn, and I.
Have you guys ever fallen off your bed from sleeping?
Yeah.
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
I've been pushed off my bed.
I've fallen
Joe?
off.
Did you do it?
No.
So,
Yeah, sleepwalking.
So there was this one night where I was sleeping in my bed with my girlfriend, and she'll deny it, but this motherfucker pushed me off my goddamn bed. And my dog, Blue, was laying right next to my bed at the time. She pushed me. I landed on my dog, Blue, and
Oh no.
she was more worried about my dog than me. I'm like, "You motherfucker, you kicked me off the bed." She's like, "I did not, you fell off." I was like, "You're taking up 95% of the bed. What do you think's gonna happen?" But she'll deny it.
I mean, it's
That's
fair
funny.
to be more concerned about the dog than you. You can at least say, "Ow."
He said, "Ow." You were, "Ow." So going back to these ghosts.
Oh yeah. Well, so
Anyone else have like a ghost? Like they seen a ghost or something? Or a demon?
I once took a picture of what looked like a ghost. I don't actually have the picture anymore, which sucks, but it was during hurricane or something like that. We lost power.
I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs out.
Okay.
My bad.
And I decided to take a mirror selfie with a lighter because I'm a cool kid. And so I take the picture and I don't think about it for a very long time, right? And then like this is like
Hang on.
way later. You say me to hang on?
So yeah, I feel like I'm not trying to cut you off, but I feel like your lighter picture would have been this.
It's kind of like that. Yeah. It was kind of like that. So yeah. And I go back to this picture, and I decide to see if there was a ghost in it, or because it's just pitch black, and it's just me, and so I inspect the picture, and literally in the corner of the picture is a fucking grin and eyes. It's just smiling teeth and eyes.
Are you sure you didn't have another person in that bathroom with you at the time?
It was my bedroom.
Like a creepy uncle or something?
There was nobody else. I think it
Was his name Javon?
Yeah, it was actually.
Hey.
So yeah, I mean, I showed a lot of people, and it's a pretty freaky picture. But yeah, I think it could have been a weird reflection in the mirror or something like that. But it definitely looked like a grin smile behind me, and yeah.
Oh, do you know how like sometimes on your phone and taking pictures, you'll get the weird box that'll like try to like pick up on faces?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was at the cemetery, like maybe like a month or two after my cousin passed away. And I was trying to take a picture of like my cousins and my brother like around the plot.
Mhm.
And when I took the picture, it picked up on their faces, like their squares on their faces, and then one that was down below, like on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's no face there. That's a little fucking weird." I don't know if I still have the picture or not, but like I took a screenshot. Like before I took the picture, I took a screenshot, and like on the screenshot it actually shows you where the squares are. And I showed my aunt, and like it was freaking me the fuck out because I was like there's all these squares and there's one on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's weird.
I thought that was really weird.
So
What about you, bikers? Got any ghost stories?
No.
Yeah.
You're no fun. I
feel like when I used to be afraid of the dark, like bad.
Oh yeah.
As a kid.
No. Yeah, I do.
Same.
Okay.
So I was like 14 or 15, right? And we just got done with basketball practice, whatever. Everybody already left. My dad was on his way because at the time we were 17. Because of the time, like our house caught on fire, so we had to stay in the hotel from pretty much my whole senior year. And it was bad. But like I was the last one there. Like my dad called me. He's like, "Hey, I'm like 10 minutes out, 20 minutes out. If you want to get some more shots up, whatever." Okay. So I went in, just shot free throws for. At this point, it was an hour by the time he got there. I was the only one in the gym, and all of a sudden, I heard another fucking basketball bouncing. Like there was nobody else in the gym. I looked up top because our weight room was upstairs, and we had like this elementary style court, like on the other side behind the balcony. And dude, like it freaked me the fuck out because I checked both of them, and nobody was in there. Like nothing was going on. I was the only one in that gym. And then I go back downstairs. I had my ball with me, and there's a basketball sitting right in the middle of the fucking court. I went into the locker room, packed my shit, and fucking left. Like I'm not dealing with that shit.
That's dust.
And
well, listen, the ghost just wanted to play some ball. Maybe you could have one-on-one him.
He probably would have beat my ass.
Probably. You wouldn't know where the fuck he is. He'd just steal the ball from you, bounce it off your head.
Exactly. Like.
Yeah. Like my family has a lot of ghost stories. Like my mom has told me stuff like in Pakistan, like in her old house, like of like really weird stuff, like demon shit going on. But I haven't personally seen a lot of that stuff.
I could see that because a lot of like older countries, I feel like have more like paranormal shit going on.
Yeah. And like, cause they believe in like this thing called jinn, right? And a jinn.
I believe in jinn too.
Yeah.
A
You know what
juice?
jinn is?
No, it's
Oh, gin
alcohol.
oh, okay. But it's like this otherworldly. It's like a demon type thing, and a characteristic of them is that their feet are backwards. So it's like a normal person, but their feet are always backwards. And apparently they used to roam the earth before humans or something like that. It's some religious shit. I don't know, but they've I don't know if it was my mom or like some weird shit where they're driving down some like some road that's got no lights in the middle of in bumfuck nowhere, and a fucking woman appears, and they stop the car and they ask if they need any help or something like that, and they see her feet are fucking backwards, and I guess they freak the fuck out and fucking leave.
Oh yeah, I would too. I'm like, bitch, be looking weird. Fuck that about.
Yeah. Lots of weird stories I've been told like that. But yeah, I just can't. Like again, like I used to be afraid of the dark, and it always felt like I had this. I have my closet has a mirror on it, the door, and it's always been really freaky. And if it's ever like cracked like that, and I see it, it'll just freak me the fuck out. I always have to close it. Because I just get a feeling of something.
I'm the same way to this day. If I have my closet open just a bit, I gotta close it.
Yeah. I don't know when I got over it, but like before it was like if I'm in the dark, I get just overwhelming feeling because like you don't know what's behind you. It just doesn't feel safe. And I don't know if I see shit in the dark or I just get a.
Oh no, that's a real thing, dude. Your fucking mind will play tricks on you in the dark.
Definitely play tricks on me.
So when I was at my old job, when I worked from that contractor that I used to work for, there was a couple of days where I stayed after and just kind of like cleaned up the site. And I was down in one of the basements, no lights. I was just down in one of the basements, and it was pitch fucking dark. I had my phone as a light, and my phone died. And immediately the fucking mind goes into panic mode because you can't see shit. Dude, I could have sworn I saw fucking eyes glowing down there. I could have sworn I heard breathing. Like shit was like the brain fucks with you.
Yeah.
Like if you have just a little bit of fear towards something, it will just fucking amplify that shit.
Yeah. It always comes back like the second I think of something like nightmarish for no reason, like an image pops into mind for no reason that I made, and then I'm fucked because it's just like, okay, now I have to turn the light on. I have to get up and turn the light on because I'm freaking out for no reason.
Or if you like look in the corner of your room and there's like just a bunch of like clothes or something, and you look at it long enough, you're like, is that fucking thing moving?
Yeah.
What is that?
I have like a thing that I hang my like sweatshirts on, and when I close the light, it's just a fucking sweatshirt hanging there.
Oh,
it always looks like a person.
That's creepy as fuck.
I don't know why I do that to myself.
Bro, one of the funniest things I was gonna say earlier too. So I remember this like vividly. So Kenny, as soon as you walk through like his door, his TV's right there to the left-hand side, and then his bed is beyond that. So the TV, like the back of the TV is towards the door. And the one night I heard him just like watching a TV show and his door was open. So I was like, oh, let me fuck with him. So I found like a small notebook, right? And I start crawling and I go to the edge of his door. And I know like since like the light is right like, facing towards him, he can't really see what's by his door like because of the light. So I'm laying down on the ground. I took the notebook and I threw it past his bed. You should have seen how quick he ducked and thought something was in his room. He thought it was he thought it was a bat because all you heard was the notebook flying through the air and it smacked the wall. And he freaked the fuck out, dude. It was the funniest fucking shit. Yeah, he was pissed. That shit was so fucking funny though. I've done that a few times to him. Like I'll just randomly like throw something into his room because
To
he
fuck with
like
him?
yeah, because like I said, because the light is right there and you can't like
Yeah.
you can't see the fucking doorway. So when I throw something, you just get like a split second to react, or you see an object coming right at you. It's so fucking funny,
I
bro.
feel like I'm having nightmares tonight because I'm just like thinking about that kind of stuff now.
This is why I don't have my TV on at night anymore, and also sleep with my door closed because of this shit.
Because of me.
Because of you.
Wait, you don't sleep with your door closed?
I sleep with my door closed
They're
now.
definitely closed.
Every night is now closed, and my TV is off
Yeah.
because of him.
Wait, still?
Yeah, still. I don't trust him.
Yeah.
If
I think-
if I have my door open one night and my TV is on, he will fuck with me, and I'm not accepting that anymore. I'm done. Done with
It's fear of the unknown. As your brain just kind of creates things and there's nothing.
it. No, it's fear of a douchebag brother. That's what it is.
True. Yeah, but
It
it
is-
is something in your room. You don't know what the fuck it is. Your brain's
It
gonna just kind of make up something as to what it is.
Yeah.
It is kind of unfair that like when we were younger I couldn't help but sleepwalk, and then when I got older and I couldn't like sleepwalk anymore, it was just not a thing for me. And I was like, well, I guess I still have to fuck with them. Just throw objects into his room
Yeah.
towards him until he freaks out. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't know.
I think
There-
there's
there's
one
l-
interesting thing about like haunted places, which is like a lot of these hauntings
Bless you.
or whatever they suspected happen in like really large, like they happen in like churches, like prisons, asylums, like large areas, and like it happens in churches a lot where because of what happens is like with the pipings and like organ pipes and stuff like that, pipes can create like vibrations with the wind. They can create vibrations in the air that can fuck with your eyes, and they can make you kind of see shit. Like if like they make slight vibrations in the air that'll fuck with your like your peripheral vision to make you see figures and stuff like that. So sometimes there is an explanation to like sometimes you'll see some shit, but it's usually an illusion of the mind or something in the environment that's causing you to like see shit. I don't know. So
Dude, you live in Jersey. You ever see like you ever have that book? It was what was it called, Joe?
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Weird New Jersey.
Oh, I've seen it. I've read it.
There's some shit in there that I actually kind of want to go see. Like I know there's one
Sure.
like up in what was that? I think that's West Milford. The fucking bridge, Joe, with the fucking you throw the quarter over the bridge and it'll come back at you.
Really.
Yeah. Well, bro,
I
we
would
actually,
love to.
bro, we did the weird New Jersey thing the one time, and it actually fucking happened. Not Harvey Road. Fucking the one that you take going to your. Well, actually, don't say the name of the road. But anyways, there's a road, Clinton Road. Actually, you don't even take that anyways. Clinton Road. There is a thing where, like, if you're driving down the road and you turn off your headlights and you turn them back on, all of a sudden headlights behind you will appear and be like tailgating you. And it fucking happened to us.
Really?
Yeah, but I think like we're pretty sure it was just a real person. Like people know that that's a thing in weird New Jersey. So either A, it was a local that does that and just fucks with people, or B, it was somebody that was just up there fucking with people.
Yeah.
But like out of nowhere from the woods, a car came out and was right on our ass, fucking like high beams on and everything, and then actually double lined us and passed us, and then just disappeared. Like they shut off their
That's
lights.
crazy.
I don't know, unless it is real and we actually fucking saw what happened there, but it was just a fucking.
I would
like,
love to go into a haunted house or a supposed haunted house, and like, have you ever seen Ghost Adventures or like, do you watch like Ghost
Yeah.
Hunters and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Ghost
I've seen
Adventures. Like, it's funny as fuck, where they're calling out the ghosts and shit. I would just to test it, to see if it was haunted, lock myself in, sleep there for the night.
Sleep there? No, fuck you.
Yeah.
No, fuck you, I'm out.
With a group of people,
Even-
not myself. Like,
Even
you know?
even going there at nighttime's a hard no for me. Daytime, maybe.
No, it's got to be nighttime. It's got to be nighttime.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Just to
I'm
see
good.
if I die or not. if we get a ghost sighting.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
Joe,
One,
when everyone comes down for the wedding, that's what we're doing. We're going to like a supposed haunted house, and we're
Oh,
all
yeah.
just we're gonna do the podcast in
Oh my
that,
god.
that house.
Fuck you.
I'm down.
Listen, you have nothing to worry about. You've seen every horror film, right? Who dies
Yeah.
first in every horror film? The black
Oh,
guy.
6 is dead. All right, yeah, I'm in.
Dude, we get like the ghost the tools, like the EMF readers and shit like that, like in Phasmo.
bro,
Oh my!
you know what?
You know what's bad?
shit
Is it expensive?
Yeah.
You know what's bad is we're gonna do this shit, and 6 is gonna just walk up and go, hell no, the black guy always fucking dies in the movie. I'm staying my ass back here.
Bro,
Really good
do you know
content.
how? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know how good of a podcast that would be? Like we're sitting there and like we just have like whatever, like 2 lights like this on a table,
Yeah.
and we're just trying to do like a
Yo,
normal
we'll get a
podcast.
Ouija
But we
board,
keep
we'll get a-
seeing. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that shit. I can't. I
No,
can't do that shit.
I don't. That's one thing I will not fuck with is a Ouija board.
Why?
No.
No,
Because
too
so
much
these-
fucking crazy shit comes out of that crap, man. Like if you don't close that shit, like apparently that is like a portal. So if you open it
Look, do we believe in this
and
stuff
you
or
don't
not?
close it,
yes.
there's some shit I do believe in, and that is one of them. I will not fuck with a fucking Ouija board. No.
Listen, I think being in a abandoned haunted house
It's
in
good
the
enough.
basement with just like like bro, we're not gonna be able to get through conversations without somebody overreacting that they saw something.
Dude,
It would be.
I'm gonna be that guy that's gonna fuck with everyone though. Like if
Well, we
I'm
have to
sitting next
contact
to
the spirits. That's what I'm saying. We gotta contact them somehow.
Okay, but we can fucking
I
buy
just don't want the
a.
Ouija board.
No, I don't want to do Ouija.
there we go.
board.
That'll be our next guest. Just a fucking ghost. Start asking him podcast questions. Like, hey, how's it going?
Would
So
you
what do you
rather
do?
have an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
what's your take on the current state of Call of Duty? Yeah, no, I will not do the Ouija board thing. But if we're actually gonna do something like that, bro, we need to like. I think people would eat that shit up. No podcast does that. That's fucking. That's scary and fucking like the shit that's gonna come
Hell
out of
yeah.
that is that's a multi-part podcast of shitting our pants.
I'm telling you right now, I'm bringing in like a handful of like pebbles when I do that. 'Cause
Bro,
For what?
every time someone's talking, I'm just gonna go and toss a pebble. You guys
Oh,
gonna be
the
like,
fuck with us?
Bro, I was thinking about like either A, like setting up like a little like string that will like pull like something onto the ground, or B, I'll like put a speaker in the corner and then like just have my Bluetooth hooked up and just wait for it. Or like, we'll have Kenny
So much
soundboard.
sabotage.
So, we'll have Kenny soundboard so it just come sit on Daddy's lap over in the corner.
that's the wrong button. This one.
Oh, I'm so
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a
it?
piece of garbage.
Wait. Don't you have an inward like an inward one on there?
No, I didn't do that. It's too risky.
Have you guys heard like Silent Hill? And like this real story behind that?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, it's based off a real place.
no. Was it really?
It's a place where I think there was a volcano or something, and the volcano erupted, and basically the whole city was covered in ash or something. And so like in Silent Hill, like the streets are foggy and stuff, and that's because there is like I don't know,
soot.
it's smoke that's coming out of the underneath the road from like the volcano or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but a lot of people I guess died there, so it's haunted. I don't know.
I would not
It's
go there.
based off a real location.
But yeah,
Oh,
but
you
was
can
it
Sounds
Sound
like they're not getting their renter's deposit back.
What?
Said it sounds like they're not getting their renter's deposit back.
Well,
think
there's a
people live
lot of there's a lot of smoke damage in this house. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna give you
Yeah.
anything. Are you a smoker
You-
by chance?
You definitely smoke Black and Milds. What the fuck is this shit?
Are you one of those vapors?
No. Another thing I wouldn't do. I guess I maybe wouldn't want to do a Ouija, but Bloody Mary. Has anyone tried Bloody Mary in a mirror?
Yeah.
You tried it?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would never tried it. Wouldn't want to
Like
do it.
some middle school,
Fucking
middle
white
school
people.
shit. Middle school shit.
We say Bloody Mary 3 times in a circle and
Yeah. I've done that. I've done Candyman.
What?
ballsy. Nothing ever happened.
What's Candyman?
Kind of the same thing, right?
It's the same thing, just in the mirror you say Candyman 3 times.
Never
Dude, I
tried.
want to dress up like one of those fucking killer clowns on Halloween and shit.
You'll get fucking killed by somebody.
Remember when
Hey, you know what? I made it 24 years almost.
What kind?
Remember when the killer fucking clowns was a really big thing?
Yeah.
That was
was like 2 years ago?
everywhere in the fucking news. That was longer than 2 years
Were
ago.
they real killer clowns?
Yeah, like
No, it's just
well,
it was
no.
people dressing up.
Maybe one of them was,
I
You
think
know, and
one
then-
was
and then everyone else just took it to like a fucking with people kind of level.
but it's not really funny when there's actually a real one amongst the imposters.
Among
like
us.
like
Hey.
among us, yeah.
I mean, maybe he deserved it.
Well, I've seen a lot of like prank videos where people dress up as like killer clowns or like fucking Leatherface or whatever and try and scare
Yeah.
people.
Do you think Six would do the haunted house thing?
Fuck no.
No. He's not
He's
even
too
in the
much of a
podcast.
Yeah, fuck. You don't even need a fucking excuse for the haunted house. You just come up with an excuse for not going to the podcast.
You know, my girl's at the hotel. She's on the phone. I got
We
man,
got
I
a
gotta
movie
sleep.
to watch. We got a movie
Yeah,
to
I gotta go.
watch.
I gotta go watch The
We're
Vow.
watching The Vow.
I have work in a
Third
week,
time.
when I get back, so I can't. No, but I mean,
Good idea.
I think, like I said, something like that. Like we'll do like a vlog too with it, not just a podcast. Like the podcast will be like the
We'll make a
focal
YouTube
point.
video out of it.
Yeah, bro. Like something that leads into it, like how we scouted it out, all this type of shit. Bro, if we all lived
saw-
close to each other, we would be such a solid YouTube team. 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Kinda.
I would have so
Um,
much fun with that.
Hell yeah.
That shit, like,
Dude,
Oh,
we
bro.
gotta get on this YouTube thing, man. I'm telling you, man.
I think
fucking-
our dynamic would be fucking.
Get it down.
Our dynamic
I
would be
saw,
insane.
Markiplier do something like that when they were doing Unus Honest. Where they were doing they had some YouTube videos where they were going into haunted houses and stuff like that. And
You
trying
need to
find
watch
spirits.
TFIL.
What's that?
So it's this group of guys. They call it the Fuck It List, and like they go do all this shit. And they went to like Hell's Bridge or some shit, dude. And like allegedly, I guess some girl got like thrown off a bridge or something. And if you say her name, you can hear her at the bottom of it or some shit like that. And they would
Getting
freak the
chills.
fuck out on it, man. Because like you would even hear it like over the camera, like start hearing shit. People would be ripping blankets off.
That's pretty fucked.
I'm 100% having nightmares.
No,
If
just
you
think
wanna
about
have-
good shit.
You want to have nightmares? I can show you some shit.
Like what?
I swear to God, if it's Joe's picture from
I
high
don't
school
wanna have
again.
nightmares, but I'm also curious.
Nightmare fuel.
I don't know if I want to have this in my fucking search feed, but fuck it. Oh god. Don't look at it directly.
Hmm.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh, well, that's not that bad.
Yeah, that stuff.
Uh,
That stuff doesn't really.
So, the story behind Black-Eyed Children.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
So the black eyed
guys-
peas.
That's just black guys and children. I don't know
That's-
why.
That's the black eyed peas.
Oh yeah, it is right there. Black Eyed Peas right there at the bottom. Okay. Is that Black Eyed Peas?
Have you guys read like creepypastas?
Creepypastas.
You ever heard of creepypastas?
No.
They're like scary stories. They're like urban legends and stuff like that. You know Slender Man?
Yes.
Slender Man's a creepypasta. About the tall guy, and he like abducts children and stuff like that, and sends them to like, I guess another dimension and stuff like that. But they made a game out
I've
of
never
it.
heard of those.
I want to go to a different dimension. I think it'd be cool as long as I come
Sure.
back.
Do we think there's a different dimensions, like a multiverse?
Spider-Man?
We're not gonna get into this. No.
Parallel
Why can't I
universe?
fix my camera?
Look, if ghosts exist, they're gonna exist on a different plane than us. Okay. And
Have you ever seen the video on YouTube where it's like you got to sit really close to the screen, like you're trying to find something, and the car's going down the hill?
Yes, every child has seen that, and it's fucked.
Arcade, have you not seen it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Monkey?
Do you want me to pull it up? Is that why you're saying
Is
monkey?
it a scary thing? Is it like
Yeah.
Because what I have seen is like the impossible maze. You ever done that where they have you do the impossible maze and you have to follow your thing? And
It's similar.
at the end of it is a fucking jump
It's-
scare. And
It's a jump scare, dude. It scares the fuck out of me. Like who was it?
Ah, here it is. I got it right here. Hold
oh
on.
god,
You
I'm
should
not
have said
getting
it was
close
bad.
to my TV.
15 years ago, this shit came out. 15 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, 17 million views. That's 17 million people
Damn,
pissed their pants.
god.
Tell me when you clicked on it.
I'm not watching it.
I'm a brave boy.
Are you good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Arcade, you got to sit close so you can
No,
see what he's
fuck
looking
no.
for.
I'm watching it. Oh wait, I have seen this. Oh.
I wasn't expecting it that soon either, actually, to be honest with you.
Fuck my life.
I knew it was gonna be fucking loud as shit.
Dude, I remember showing that to my cousin. We were like 13. I've never seen him jump that hard in his life.
I hate you so much.
I remember when my dad or my uncle showed us that. I remember almost falling back on the chair. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of really fucking weird, scary shit on YouTube. If you go
Hang
looking
on
for
once. I'll be right
Get
back.
your dick out of the camera, bro.
it. What else? Do you remember?
Fuck you.
Do you remember? Not too long ago, the fucking creepy doll that was telling little kids to like put their wrists.
Oh, Momo.
Momo. That shit was freaky, honestly. Like I saw some of that. That
was like a.
Yeah.
So that originated as a kid's cartoon, and then someone decided to let's make it fucked up, and they made it like all like
the hypno.
distorted. They made it like distorted looking, and then they put like fucking creepy ass fucking words behind it.
Yeah.
Or what? Did you hear about the
I'm literally I'm freaking out. I don't know why.
There was a kids show on YouTube or something like that,
Mhm.
and within the kids show, every once in a while it'll put "you should kill your parents," or like "you should go and drink bleach," and like shit like that.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that shit?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucking Barney.
Fucking Barney.
It was like
I feel like I heard of it.
it was like some YouTube fucking show.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever hear? Okay, this is not like scary or anything, but I think it's pretty funny. Did you ever hear of the show Happy Tree Friends?
Yeah.
No.
That shit's awesome.
Yes, you have, Joe. So, I've heard stories of adults putting their children in front of that, like not knowing
Yo.
completely what Happy Tree Friends was.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, just another cartoon, you know, like the first like 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the fucking show is always like just regular kid cartoon shit.
Yeah.
And then right in the middle of the cartoon, it starts taking a fucking spiral right
Hell
down. Like the fucking cartoon characters getting chopped up or fucking getting eaten by something or fucking
Yeah.
speared. Yeah.
Crazy.
Beer chugging.
It's funny
They
though,
got
as an adult.
they got yeah, they got in trouble for that shit because they weren't doing proper labeling.
Well, it came out in
shit.
1999. It said.
Happy
Yeah.
Tree Friends?
Yeah,
That
that's what
old?
it said. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's only on YouTube now. I don't think it's on TV.
Something I'm going to show my kid.
I don't think it
Bro.
was ever on TV. No way.
Five
it was.
seasons.
Really?
Because I remember one Christmas, me and my cousins were all sitting around the TV, and I was flipping through the channels. I was like, "Oh, Happy Tree Friends! Oh, this looks like it was like a Christmas episode of it." So I was like, "Oh, let's watch this. This looks interesting for Christmas." We were young. We were like probably like 9 or 10 or some shit, like at the oldest.
Yeah.
And I just remember it going, "Oh, this looks cool, yeah." And then fucking bitch fucking slides down and gets decapitated, and we're like, "What the fuck?" That shit was on TV. I remember it
No way. I
distinctly
thought it was
being
always
on
like a
TV.
YouTube thing.
No, that was on TV for a little bit. Do you remember that show?
I don't remember it being on TV either.
We were sitting around the TV and watching it.
Is that Adult Swim? I feel like a lot of like Adult Swim had some weird ass shit.
It might have been because
Celebrity Deathmatch.
that was like late at. Oh,
Bro.
my
Oh,
God.
They had a
Dude,
video
that
game
was
for
good
that.
shit. They did.
Did they really?
Yeah, hell yeah, we had it.
I think it was a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah.
I feel like something like that wasn't scary, but remember Too Many Cooks? Did no one had seen Too Many Cooks?
I don't think so.
It was an Adult Swim. Like, do you want to watch it? It's on YouTube. It was like it started out as like a TV. It's like a TV show setup. Like and it's like a. It's hard to explain. Let me pull it up. But it was an Adult Swim kind of like a TV commercial that they just threw in.
It's like 11 minutes.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'll watch it on my own time.
It starts out like Friends, like, and it's like an intro, like intro to the show, and then at a certain point you're seeing like this weird guy hanging out in the pictures, and they're like introducing the characters, and it just gets more and more fucked up as it goes, and it like turns into like this fucking serial killer that's trying to kill off all the characters that they're introducing.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I gotta watch that.
It's awesome. And it's got like a dope theme song. It's like Too Many Cooks. It's like great. I don't know.
I remember seeing that.
All right. I guess we can call it here. It's been 2 hours.
Another long one.
Sure. Yeah. This was interesting.
Do you think,
Yeah.
like, for future podcasts, do you think we should do like what they like? I think some podcasts have like a timer going. This way they know, like, okay, at the 5-minute mark, start wrapping up slightly.
The 5-minute mark?
Like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, depends on how long you want to kind of go for. I don't know.
The thing is,
I
with
feel like this
those
is more free flow, kind of just like
Yeah.
going
I
kinda
was gonna
thing.
say with those
Right.
podcasts, they have more structure.
Yeah.
We're dysfunctional. We're a dysfunctional
is.
podcast.
Yeah, that's
just
why
go
some of
with
our
the flow.
podcasts are an hour and some of them are 3. You just never know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's just us hanging out, shooting the shit.
Well, if you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
There you go.
Say fuck 6.
Yeah.
And hit up Mindhero.
Mindhero link in the bio.
Links in the description.
The description's what I meant, not the bio.
Bio?
Mhm.
Fucking
But,
Twitch streamers.
Link in bio, baby.
And if
OnlyFans.
you made it this far, comment with a timestamp. Let us know what you thought. And yeah, if you wanna be on the podcast,
If you made
message
it
one
this
of
far,
us.
say fuck Blakers in the comments.
Y'all going to hell.
That's how we know you're a real one.
I know we're gonna get at least one comment that says that.
DJ.
Regardless.
Yeah,
Alright.
hopefully we'll have something in the works soon with the podcast for more in depth. Bro, I wish we can have Blakers and 6 move to New Jersey. Could you imagine?
But 6 wouldn't have a fucking what's it called, an excuse anymore. We would literally go to his house and fucking rip him out of the house.
Exactly.
Or
Blakers
we would just have it at his house. This way he didn't have an excuse anymore. We would just show up and go, "What's going on?"
Today's the day. We're doing it. Yeah, we
Man,
Blakers,
I gotta go to work.
I have work in 3 days. What are you guys doing here? The vow's coming on at 7. You get out of here,
My fucking e-girl's calling me. I gotta go.
bro. Actually, last thing before we wrap up, little extra. The other night, Blakers legitimately goes to 6 because 6 was like, "Oh, I fucking love e-girls" or some shit, and then Blakers was like, "Bro, like they don't like to be called e-girls anymore, right? You know it's I-ladies." But then he didn't say the joke. Six just starts laughing, and he's like, seriously, he's like, you gotta like, correct these, like they're I-ladies now. And I was like, wait, Blakers. I was like, are you gonna say the punchline? He goes, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no fucking
Hey.
shot.
Hey, I might have ate
man.
one too many edibles that night.
Yeah, clearly, because I was like waiting for like, holy shit, he's got him on the hook, and my man just said, let him take the bait, go down river with it. But yeah, so hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can get some real good shit going with maybe some IRL stuff from the 3 of us, if obviously if they can't make shit.
Yep.
Hell, we could even do the fucking
podcast.
I know Steve would be down for that. Because remember, Steve said he wanted to do the haunted shit.
That was a long time ago. That was before he was old.
That's true.
You know?
Good luck trying to get Steve out past 9.
Exactly.
Has he got a bedtime?
Yeah, strict bedtime. Even during the Super Bowl.
Seriously though, he does. Like 10 o'clock.
So either way,
Structure.
we'll figure some shit out and make some shit work. But excited. Hopefully 6 will be here for the next podcast, and hopefully you guys enjoy the new cover art.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
hold your breath for 6 being here next time.
Yeah.
He's got work sometime during that week, sometime. But
All right. Shalom.
We don't know how to end this. Still, fucking
We
7th.
always end.
Namaste.
This is like episode 9 or 8, and we still haven't fucking ended it right.
At some point, we'll figure it out.
Today is not that day. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace out. Keep your
Peace.
tits dry.
Fuck 6.